How's it going, everybody? It's Warren, and welcome back to Superhero Central. The coronavirus may be pushing back some of the movies that we've been waiting to see in Marvel's Phase 4 until the end of the year, but the Black Widow film is still going to be the first movie of Phase 4. In the film, we're going to be exploring some of Natasha Romanov's past, and as the film does that, presumably, a lot of Black Widow's secrets are going to come to light. And if you know anything about her from the comics, she has some pretty big and dark secrets that could come to light in Black Widow. But until the film comes out, here are 8 very dark secrets of Black Widow. Secret number 8 is that Black Widow once ate Spider-Man. We know that Marvel's What If animated series is coming to the MCU via Disney+, but one What If in the comics shows Spider-Man and Black Widow getting married. The What If scenario is what if Spider-Man had married the Black Widow. And as you can see here from this picture, the What If is answered. Black Widow would end up eating Spider-Man. And from her emphatic burp, it seems like he tasted pretty good as well. Secret number 7 is that she killed her own brother. Now, much of Black Widow's life before the Black Widow program is a mystery to her. However, in the anthology series Shadow and Light, we learn a little bit about her family. In the story Free Fall, she comes in contact with a supervillain called Vindictor, and he claims to be her long-lost brother. According to him, their childhood home caught on fire, and while their mother saved Natasha, she didn't save him. He grew up swearing revenge on his sister, who he thought had left him to die, but Natasha would end up killing him instead. Secret number 6 is that she was once upon a time married to another spy and assassin, Red Guardian. The Soviets forced Natasha to marry Alexei Shostakov, and although she was forced to marry him, she eventually did fall in love with him. Alexei would go on to become the Russian equivalent of Captain America. And unfortunately, their marriage didn't last too long as the KGB forced Alexei to fake his death. They did this so they could use him as a personal weapon. Unfortunately, he would go on to actually die, making Black Widow a true widow. Secret number 5 is that she is actually a super soldier / an enhanced person. Black Widow is actually very similar to Captain America. She was injected with a super soldier serum similar to the one that Steve Rogers got. Because of this serum, she has superhuman strength, agility, she's resistant to disease, and because of this, she is basically ageless. Which brings us into secret number 4 about her birth date. Black Widow was actually born in 1928, but due to the super soldier serum that she was injected with in the Red Room training program, she doesn't really age anymore. And her age is actually of quite importance in Marvel Comics, as she is the only comic book character whose age and birth date has remained the same over the years. Which leads us to the question of what actual age was Black Widow when she died in Avengers Endgame? Since her birth date seems to be a pretty big deal in the comics, if she was born in 1928 in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that would make Black Widow somewhere around 90 years old when she died in Avengers Endgame. Secret number 3 is that Natasha Romanov was actually trained by Bucky Barnes. When Black Widow was training in the Black Widow program, her teacher was a brainwashed Bucky Barnes. That's right, the Winter Soldier trained Black Widow. Not only was she trained by Bucky Barnes, but the two of them would go on to have a serious romantic relationship with each other. Secret number 2 is that she tried to and almost nearly succeeded in killing Iron Man. She manipulated Iron Man into a relationship with her. She was also romantically involved with Hawkeye at the time, and she convinced him to try and help her kill Stark. She was able to get what she wanted from Stark, top secret Iron Man technology. But then her cover was blown, and Hawkeye and Black Widow attacked Iron Man together. Black Widow and Hawkeye attacked him together and lost, and after several more attempts and defeats, they turned themselves into S.H.I.E.L.D. And from there on out, they began to work for Nick Fury. The last and darkest secret of Black Widow, coming in at number 1, is the fact that she killed Hawkeye's entire family. In fact, not only does she mastermind the death of his family, but she actually kills Clint's son while Clint is holding on to him. But she didn't just betray Hawkeye, she betrayed the entire Avengers team and America. While Natasha was dating Tony Stark before they were about to get married, her betrayal was exposed. Tony Stark found out that she was responsible for the death of Jarvis and that she was holding Tony hostage and trying to steal his tech to invade Manhattan. And to make matters even worse, when Tony found out, all she had to say for herself was, "Oh please, the Russian spy? Yeah, I can see why you'd think I'd be the last person to betray America's defense force." So she didn't even feel sorry about it. Eventually, Clint, aka Hawkeye, would go on to kill Natasha Romanov. So that is it for these dark secrets about Black Widow. Let me know if there were some that you knew, let me know if there were some that you didn't know. And if you have any ideas or suggestions for future videos, be sure to let me know in the comments down below, and be sure to subscribe for other Marvel, DC, and superhero related content. As always, this is Warren, and thank you so much for joining me here at Superhero Central.